Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god. This might be the funniest story of 2026 already. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Durant, KD, the NBA legend, who's going to go down in the Hall of Fame, the highly decorated multi-millionaire, one of the faces of the league. Kevin Durant has just been exposed as one of the worst OVO bots there's ever been. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Durant has been exposed for sliding into DMs, taking shots at Kendrick fans, and shooting at Kendrick. So we're going to talk about it. I got a really important message coming up for a lot of up-and-coming artists because I got a lot of people asking for me to react to their stuff. I got an important message for y'all coming up, so stay tuned later in the video, but we got it. Let's get into this. Shout out to the Ville.
Kendrick Lamar. In recent tweets, after all of these tweets started getting shared, there was this account on Twitter called Busby or Buzz, who was actually a Kendrick Lamar fan page or a Kendrick Lamar fan. And Kevin Durant messages him and antagonizes him in the messages.
By the way, Bugsby is not a Kendrick Lamar stan page. He is, I actually have had communications with Bugsby. He is a huge Kendrick Lamar fan, but I've seen a lot of people be like a Kendrick Lamar fan page. I just think he's a fan of Kendrick Lamar. Maybe if you just look at the thing, you think of it like that, but you know, the fact that Bugsby is going this viral right now, I'm seeing his name pop up in news articles and stuff. Shout out to you for exposing Kevin. Hold on.
The account, Mr. Busby, says, look, I got my past transgressions. I've been put on Summer Jam screen, but for the past shit that I've said, so in a way, I kind of empathize with KD, Trey 5, which is Kevin Durant. But this...
Now, I'm not 100% sure what he's talking about with the past transgressions and being put on the Summer Jam screen. So, I mean... I don't pay that much attention.
This guy been a whole ass that be talking to him.
I've never seen him do anything weird on my TL, so...
Self in my DMs. And this is exactly what we see. We see Kevin Durant talking smack to Buzz, saying things about...
I got it from here, Ville. I got it from Hillville. Wait a minute, dog. Now, I'm gonna say allegedly because people can Photoshop this stuff. People can AI this stuff. I've had fake tweets and stuff made about. I've seen fake. So I don't think Bugsby's lying. I don't think he would jump out the window and lie about this. So I'm just gonna say allegedly. I would say that in my opinion, with what I see, I can believe this. Doesn't mean that it's true, but I do. So let's read this, class, shall we? Remind you, this is multi-million-dollar Kevin Durant. This is somebody who should be focused on trying to get another ring. This is Kevin Durant. Buzz, you talked to Kendrick today? Whoa, hold up. This isn't really an ad, but it's a very important message, especially for up-and-coming artists, so please listen to all of this. I get hit up numerous times all day, every day about listening to artists, up-and-coming artists. Yo, check out my song, check out my demo, check out my video. I've been trying to think of a way that I can get you guys on here in more of an affordable way, more of an easier way. So I decided, y'all know me, to start the first Hip Hop is a Sport SFJ music tournament. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how we're gonna do it. You know I led a competition, so let's play. The first 15 people to send $25, that's all it's gonna take, $25 to my Cash App or my PayPal, will be locked in to do battle. And this is how we're gonna do the battles. I'm gonna go live. As a community, we are going to judge who wins out of the 15. And then we're gonna get another batch of 15, and we're gonna do that for a week. Now, at the end of the week, we're gonna take the 7 winners of all of that. So there's, 16 contestants? We're gonna take the 7. And then we're all going to vote on who wins that one. And whoever comes out to be the grand champion will win $125 to get your 25 back. And also a dedicated SFJ reaction to whatever of their songs they want me to on this million view channel. So if you got $25 to invest in yourself, let's do it. Send it to the Cash App, PayPal, and let's play ball. I'm excited for this. I'm ready for this. And it's going to be first come, first serve. So do not sleep. No response. I'm not gonna lie to you. To be Kevin Durant and being left on red by just regular people, woo, woo, and then to continue to text after, like, like you didn't get the hint that the girl don't like you. Oh my God, KD, bro, what? He got left on red. That was Thursday, August 14th. That boy came back 11 days later. He just reminded him, oh, let me get back to, hey, goof, your daddy Dot text you today? And now let me put this out. The whole daddy Dot, he's shooting at Kendrick too, right? He's shooting at him for being Kendrick. Right? He clearly has a hate for Kendrick Lamar from this battle. And corny doesn't even begin to describe what this is. Corny doesn't even begin to describe what this is. This is like, this made me look at Kevin Durant completely different as a person. Where I go, you sometimes what happens in the dark really shows you more of who a person is than what happens in the light. And if this is what you're doing in the DMs, brother, get help. Because I only see this type of manic Drake pelvis eating from like literal bot accounts, from those people who have like literal parasocial, like something wrong going on up here, the actual stands, the mental health, which I definitely think it's a mental health problem and should be looked at more serious like that. But this is bad. This is what? KD, you're not a part of this battle. So you can act like this, because what he's trying to do is act like Bugsby is overglazing Kendrick. That's why he's calling your daddy Kendrick. But it lands bad when you're acting like a bitter baby mama about this. Like, you're clearly more of a stand than him. He's not in your DMs going this crazy. He's not on your timeline going this crazy. You're in the DMs doing this. Yo. You need to be focused on the All-Star game, and you doing this. And it came out that he was talking about his own teammates, too, allegedly, on a different burner account. So, he wasn't doing this on a burner account. He did this on the Kevin Durant verified. Then on the 26th, the next day after not being responded to, he said, who cares about a chain when you got billions? I'm wondering if your daddy Kendrick knows you exist. Now, I think there might even be more of these, but these are the ones that. Here we go. Here's another one. Hey, Buzz, you talked to Kendrick today? Buzz, why you ignoring me, man? All I hear is, my tears grow cold, I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. And morning raindrops on my window. That's all I hear. Get Dido. Get M. It's good. Oh my goodness. Dear Buzz, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. And isn't it Bugsby? Why you keep calling him Buzz? Why you ignoring me? He might need to get a restraining order on you, Nick, because he's probably scared.
Getting ready for practice.
Oh, nah, yeah. Yeah, this is what you doing. All right, so this is him on his other account, so I don't need to cover that stuff. I just also found it super ironic when I was looking this up. This article, going back to the beef. Hold on. This is what Kevin Durant had to say. Read this headline. Read this headline real quick for me. God, these ads, bro. These ads. All right. Kevin Durant tells fans arguing. Kevin Durant tells fans arguing about Drake and J. Cole to listen to the music and STFU. STFU is shut the F up. Irony! Irony! This was last year. This nigga's on the TMs. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, this is to me something that goes on with stands. It was initially, I only saw it really, or mainly saw it from the Drake stands. I see it now from there's Kendrick stands who have ate their own tail. There's Cole fans who have ate their own tail. But there is something, there is a something about the brand of standum, the brand of psychosis that some of these owls specifically have is, it needs to be studied. Because it gets to the point where you could just write it off as something. Oh, y'all just be broke people living vicariously through other y'all through artists that you like. Y'all have parasocial relationships. Y'all ain't got nothing to do, nothing in your life going on. Go outside, touch grass. It's one thing to just disqualify or dismiss everybody who does this kind of insanity as that. But then you start seeing you could be a multi-million dollar. Hold on, Kevin Durant net worth. Hold on. Hold on. Kevin Durant allegedly, according to the AI overlords, is worth $300 million. 300 M&Ms in the bank, bro. 300. And that doesn't unlame you. Damn. We should have known this when Kevin Durant refused to get haircuts. I'm not even here to slant like to. That was weird, bro. There ain't no. Now, shout out to all the up and coming artists. If you watched it to the end, you saw my ad about the hip hop as a sport tournament. You know, I got 10 spots open. I think 10 or 20, depending on what I decide. We will be reacting to those and doing the tournament. Shout out to everybody who's going to jump in it. I'm excited to hear y'all. Let's get some of these guys the looks that they deserve. I got 1 million subscribers. So I'm going to give my platform to some of y'all. And I'm going to leave the reaction up. So if you're ready to play, you ready, believe that hip hop is a sport, let's play ball.